Namaste India and welcome back to the second episode of our special program, The Uprising UP. In the last episode, we have set the context for this program. The history of UP can be divided in 5 periods beginning with the prehistoric to the present day. Today, we will talk about the mythological era that not only has traces investigated by archaeologists but also stayed alive through the old age belief system, custom and tradition as a testimony to an amazing mythological era. Uttar Pradesh, for its strategic position in ancient times, was known as Madhya Desh. Due to its position, most invaders crossed it in the course of their invasion. The discovery of arms and implements in the areas of Mirzapur, Sonbhadra, Bundelkhand and Sarai Nahar area of Pratapgarh reveals that civilization dates back to the Neo-Paleolithic age, that is Stone Age. Archaeological investigations have shed light on the prehistoric civilization of what is now Uttar Pradesh. The remains of several human skeletons found in the area of Pratapgarh have been dated back to about 10,000 BCE. Villages with domesticated cattle, sheep and goats and evidence of agriculture began as early as 6000 BC and gradually developed, beginning with the Indus Valley civilization and Harappan culture to the Vedic period, extending into the Iron Age. It is only from the Rigvedic age that some coherent historic account is found. Initially, the center of Aryan colonization in India was Sapta Sindhu, or the region irrigated by 7 rivers. Those were Sindhu, which is Indus, Vitasta, which is Jhelum, Askini, which is Chenab, Purushini, which is Ravi, Vipasa, which is Byas, Shatudri, which is Satluj, and Saraswati, which is now lost in Rajasthan desert. The most prominent of the Aryan clans were Puru, Turvasu, Yadu, Anu, and Dhru. These 5 clans were known as Panchjan. Besides them, another major clan was known as Bharata. The Sapta Sindhu eventually lost importance and the center of culture shifted to the plains between Saraswati and Ganga, ruled by the then kingdoms of Kuru, Panchal, Kashi and Kaushal. The entire region extended up to Prayag in the east bore the name of Madhya Desh. The region, which largely comprises modern-day Uttar Pradesh, was considered very sacred as per Hindu mythology, and the inhabitants were considered to be the most cultured Aryans. As per the Vedic literature, the 2 great Indian epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, describe the Gangetic plain within Uttar Pradesh. The kingdom of Kaushala was located within the regional boundaries of modern-day Uttar Pradesh, and the divine king Rama of the Ramayana epic reigned in Ayodhya, the capital of Kaushala. Krishna, another divine king of Hindu legend who plays a key role in Mahabharata epic, is revered as the 8th reincarnation of Lord Vishnu and is said to have been born in the city of Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. Around the 6th century BC, the modern-day Uttar Pradesh had 16 Mahajanpadas engaged in a state of serious competition for supremacy. Out of the 16 Mahajanpad, 8 were part of the modern-day Uttar Pradesh, and they are Kuru, which is Meerut, Delhi and Thaneshwar; Panchal, which is Bareilly, Badaयूं and Farrukhabad; Vats, which is around Mathura; another Vats, which was Allahabad and nearby areas; Kaushal, which was Awadh; Mala, district Deoria; Kashi, which is Varanasi; and Chedi, which is Bundelkhand. The aftermath of the Mahabharata Yuddha is believed to have taken place in the area between the Upper Doab and Delhi, in what was Kuru Mahajanpad, during the reign of Pandava king Yudhishthira. The kingdom of the Kurus corresponds to the black and red ware and painted grey ware culture and beginning of the Iron Age in northwest India around 1000 BC. What an amazing era it must have been. We hope that you are enjoying this journey with us and excited to know the historical significance UP holds. We will take you through the Hindu Buddha period in UP in the next episode. Stay connected and keep watching in Samachar. Thank you.